Yo, welcome in, my well done steak fanatics. Boo! Welcome in, everybody. Hope you all having a wonderful, wonderful Friday. So we got a little special challenge today. Special challenge today. So it is a little bit of a larger goal here, but well done steak tutorial live stream if we get to that tonight. And just so anyone knows, a super print token refers to anything that would consider the amount that would be a super print. So essentially, just hypothetically, sometimes people do, just out of the kindness of their hearts, they don't even want a super print, they donate to the channel, keep the channel alive, keep the channel rocking and rolling. That counts. So each 10 counts as one token, FYI. But welcome in, everybody. What's going on? EJ Mustang, Saffron, Marty, Fritzy, what's going on? Biv, you legend, Lola Gator, Eli, what's up? Wicked Ball, what's going on? Druven, yo, what's going on? Bradley Catfish, Erica Blades, Zodia, what's up? Eagles fan. TNNG, what's going on? Right off the bat, coming in hot. Thank you so much, EJ. You Slayer. Thank you so much for the super prints, you legends. I gotta get these going right off the bat. We're coming in hot. I know you guys always come in hot here. I probably should have prepared this a little bit. Thank you so much for the generosity, EJ and Eli. You slayers. How should I? Ooh, let's do it like this. Yeah, that's exactly how we should do it. Oh boy, I better get moving. I better get moving. Print. Oop. Oh, I pointed in the wrong direction. Hold up. Not here. No! Great. Hold on. It's gonna work, I promise. I promise. I don't know why. What's up with the door being in the way? I don't know.
At MRCBMB 200.
Oh my gosh. Oh my word. I'm gonna get this one hung up, and we got several prints in a row right off the bat. This is how Printer Friday goes. Anyone new to the channel, Printer Friday's always hopping. You can get your message print up there, any channel support, it doesn't matter, gifted memberships, whatever. Streamlabs don't know, it don't matter. Go Lions. Boom. And get you a super print. By the way, thank you so much, Mr. CBMD, you legend and Eagles fan. Thank you so much as well. Eli and EJ up there, of course, as well. Thank you so much. I'm just like this guy back here. Look at, I used to have hair just like this guy. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I gotta get going here. So many prints already. Steak and bake. Yeah. So I'm gonna rip 3 quick prints here before I hang any up, so do forgive me. And the good thing is I don't have to reverse them because we're not on the opposite side today. So Mr. CB, you didn't put a message in there for me to print. If you want something printed, let me know. If you don't, it's okay. You don't have to get something printed. You don't have to. I guess I'll go with this whole message from Eagles fan. It is pretty long, so it's going to be pretty small on the font size, but we can rock with it. Because obviously the more letters, the more, you know, the smaller the font is, of course. Bake and bake, baby. Thank you so much, you first few. So we start off quick with here with 4 super print tokens. We do have a special challenge. It is pretty small. It is pretty small on the font size, but it is there. All right. Thank you so much for the generosity, and let's get the. We're at 4 points to 20. So that's the challenge for tonight. I will do a how to cook a steak to perfectly well done live stream. And I will cook it and eat it, by the way, just an FYI. I will cook it to very well done, the proper way that any man should cook their steak. None of you children over here who can't wait for it to get properly cooked all the way. And then, yeah. Just do well done. Too late. Oh, a little G-face randomly. All right. It's a little something, little find right there. This is how did I get 30 seconds behind? No idea. No idea. Welcome back to the regular time. Good luck, hey, Olo. Appreciate ya. I hope I get good luck on the drop today, too. Random G-face off the bat. Can't complain. Yeah, Black Marsh. We're in the right spot. Where's the... Awa? I mean, it should be... I'm confused. Unreal. Unreal. This is non-letter? No, it's not. It's not non-letter. Nope. This is regular letter. I'm not sure why you would think it was non-letter. Now, well done is actually the only proper way to cook a steak, to be honest. It's the only, like, anyone who, like, the people who undercook it so it's still all bloody and stuff. I don't even know why they do that. They waste their money on and then don't even cook it, like, you know. I truly believe this as well. I'm not Lycanders. Okay. All right. All right. Good old Lycander's aim. All right. I'm not just saying this to be ridiculous either. I truly believe it. Mm-hmm. Galbacky, yo! What's going on? Welcome in. Yep, good old Friday. Got on a little late. Was running behind. Had some stuff going on or whatnot. You know how it is, everybody. No big deal. Any news on the 11K viewers the other day? Not really. Not really, no. I'd have to double glance at it. Let me, it's, we're not a whole lot going on at the very moment second. Let me look at, what the, because it ended up with like twice as many viewers as I usually have, which would make sense because also that day there was like nobody else streaming for some reason, just randomly. And also with the YouTube changes based upon how views are counted, you'd figure they'd be higher. They don't have estimated revenue stuff yet. I was gonna see if me running those ads during the stream, if it actually like changed anything revenue wise. It probably did not much because that's why I don't usually run ads, but I decided to try it that one day just because you know, imagine if I would have got rich because there was 11,000 people in here randomly, but I'm sure it was just a YouTube glitch because they're dumb and bad at whatever. How come they haven't allowed crossplay yet? I'm assuming it's more of a situation, not of them quote unquote allowing it, but more of like not being able to do it. I don't know what the complications would be. Maybe you guys know exactly what they would be and there is no complication and it's just all their fault. I don't know, but I'm assuming it's more of a complication of, yeah, making it more difficult. Especially, it's almost even less likely with the changes coming to the game because I do know that they push the patches out for PC first because they don't have to deal with like when they push a patch out for the consoles, they have to go through like a 3-month approval process for every little like byte of information change that's in the game, you know what I mean? Like every little bit of the patch. But for PC, they just go, this is the patch for the PC, take it, everybody. So I think that's part of it, but I'm just kind of speculating here, you know. Pure speculation on Sweet Phil's part. Yeah, Johnny, at some point, yeah, it went up to like 11,000, it came right back down to like 270 or something, so, which is more of what I'd expect. And partially, like I said, at the time, like Ano wasn't on, Llama wasn't on, like there was no other like you know, there's other people that streamed to a lot of people. Diablo 2 just weren't like streaming at the time for whatever reason. And yeah. Think chair. How am I doing on gear? Pretty good. Pretty good. Got the basic lightning sork stuff. Nothing insanely high, but crescent moon and such. Viper Magi. Nothing insane though. No self infinity yet. Found an ohm yesterday. Congrats on that one, Wicked. Ooh. Necketh. YouTube sending me a bill for botting. No. That was your own fault. No, I'm pretty sure, just like several very astute people in chat mentioned, that it was probably a glitch on their end because of how they changed stuff or how views are counted and whatnot. I don't know. Something dumb, I'm sure. But it's definitely their fault. And they should give me just tons of money for it. I can't explain why, but they just should. Highest rune you can find in Nightmare. Well, it's kind of annoying because, like, let's say just standard areas. Let's see. I think just in regular standard areas, I think technically, can't you find like a Sur rune from Nightmare Bale technically? But if it's terrorized, you could even find like higher, I thought, or maybe that was the terrorized max. It's hard to remember, to be perfectly honest. I don't remember for sure. There's something with when it would, maybe the terrorized max was a Sur from Bale technically, or no, wait, I don't remember. I don't know the answer to this one. I'll just say that. Anyone in chat know the answer to that one? Yeah, all the monies for sure. Sean, justice for Phil. I know, right? Justice for Phil. So just for anybody else hopping in a little bit later, if you notice the message up at the top there, a little bit different than normal. I decided to do some kind of, sometimes I'll do the wig challenges, you know, where I'll make myself look stupid for an hour if you guys get to the goal or whatever. Decided to set a little bit of a higher goal today, but also it's going to be much more work for me. If we get to that goal, for the pretty much every $10 is a super print token. And if we get to that goal, no matter if a print goes up or what, so technically if someone sends $50, it's 5 tokens technically. But the main thing is, if we get to that thing, I'll do a live stream where I live cook a steak to the perfect amount of cooking, so it looks just like this, and eat it on stream because, you know, it's the best way to eat it. It's not going to be one of those steaks that are all disgustingly bloody and ugh, gross. I didn't see. I paid for media. Let's see, media player. You're a chef. It offends you, huh? Well, you know, I think it's funny. But oh yeah, I meant to go back to town. Yeah, chefs are all about making sure their steaks are undercooked. I don't really know why, but ketchup? I don't know about ketchup. I thought about it, but really, honestly, I don't really put ketchup on steaks. Kind of funny how I said that. But, yeah. Yeah, all y'all that were raised on chicken nuggets forever, I know that if a steak is cooked over like rare, it's too hard for you to chew because you got them weak jaw muscles from eating nothing but McDonald's every day, and you know, mommy popping chicken nuggets in the oven. Oh, let's go. Another rune. Honestly, probably getting pretty lucky from the Countess, I'll be honest. Probably getting pretty lucky.
At Exodia.
Yo! Thank you for the super print. Zodia. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Hey, let me know in the chat. I'll try to keep an eye open. Thank you for the super print token at minimum. If you want to print up on the board, you can get one as well. FYI. Let me know, let me know. I don't have an automatic counter, so I got to do this myself. Lem, your favorite rune? I mean, I guess so. It's just, that's another, pretty much everything I do is a big joke. Is everything a joke to you? Yes, it is. Yeah, pretty much everything I do is a joke. So people used to like attack me in the comments because I would show Lem runes in my highlight videos. And I was like, I have to put the line somewhere. Like, I guess maybe I should do pull. And they're like, I don't know. Should I do pull as the lowest, or maybe just No, just ist should. No, maybe Vex. Vex is the lowest. Maybe just that the lowest. I decided on Lem for whatever reason. And then people would, Lem rune, really, dude, really? And I'm like, I don't know. If you were like day one a ladder, you found a Lem, you wouldn't be happy about it. Like, what are you talking about? I don't know. I'd be happy about finding. I don't know. So then now I started acting ridiculous every time one dropped. So shouting out Catherine again. Catherine, what's going on? You. Hold on. You Slayer. That's one of Galback's friends. So. Put some respect on that Lem rune. I didn't see two. Let me scroll up real quick. Mr. CB, did he ever if you're still here, Mr. MRCBMD, did you ever want a message for that super print up there a minute ago? If so, let me know in the comments. If not, it's fine. It's fine. It's no big deal. That's my favorite. Yeah, I bet. But anyways. Where are you, tower? Nice for a druid if they could battle order and teleport, and I'm assuming werewolf. Yeah, transform form. Yeah, kinda. I'm not totally sure. Oh, it's right here. Good. Found it. Yeah, gotcha. Appreciate you, Biv. Good looking out for the peeps there. I want to make sure because it's easy for me to miss a message. Yeah, I try my best, but man, it is. I feel like I do a pretty good job to catch as many as possible, but Grand Scepter. Tough. This is a tough job. Like tough gig here, you know? Druid needs some love. Oh boy, I hope not. I hope they don't change all the different characters and stuff, to be honest. I don't because they're not going to change something to make it like they're not going to do effort on something to make it so that is a way that then people aren't going to be excited to use and then use it, which means they have to make everything as powerful as the Warlock. If it's less powerful than the Warlock, then nobody will be excited to use it. So I don't want everything that they touch to be the singular most powerful thing that's ever existed in the game up until that point. So what will happen is everything will power creep to oblivion. So I really hope that that does not happen, personally. I don't want a billion changes to all the different characters and like make all the gear super powerful and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So that's just me, though. That's just my opinion. That's actually a really small map for hell difficulty in the tower. Now that I see it, because it's part of the reason why the warlock is so overpowered compared to all the other builds. It's because they're not going to intentionally make something that's less powerful than what it can be. You know what I mean? That's like they're not going to make something intentionally not like great. Who wants to spend time to make something that people aren't going to use very often? Am I right? Just seems like a negative incentive. So then, like, the incentive is to make it better than what was there before, so people will use it, right? Does that make sense to everybody? Maybe I'm completely off base here, though. Could be. Rumors are the next character is going to be an enchantress healer. J Hoop says that's the rumor, that they're coming out with another new character. So we're just going to have like 40 different characters in Diablo 2. I hope not. But I will be honest, the more things that they change, I can make random videos about the stuff and make more money. So it's one of those situations. I'm not even gonna blow smoke up your bleeps, you know what I mean? That is true. BBL says Warlock was the hardest character to finish hell in 25 years. Yeah, you can just drop abysses from across the map, boom, and one shot everything in the whole game with it, with no gear on your character. So you must be playing like fire all the way through, or maybe like summon or something. Because yeah, you just drop abysses across the whole map. It's like being able to throw hammers instantly that suck monsters in and stun them and deal the magic damage and like almost one shot everything. It's like, yeah. Smiter playthrough a spiritual journey. I would not do that personally. Nope. I like the fact that Smite's good for what it's good for. There's other skills. Nova's good for clearing trash. There's other things that are good for clearing act bosses. There's other things that are really good for this. There's, you know, I like that fact that nothing. I like things that aren't great at everything, but are really good at one thing. You know what I mean? Personally. New character with Act 6 also incoming. Cellbound, maybe. I don't know. I was so wrong about the last time and they came out the expansion. I tell the story a few different times. I'm like, listen, guys, there's these rumors about a new character coming out and then whatever, blah, blah, blah. Dude, they ain't doing none of this. And then the next day they're like, the Warlock is launching this very second. Hopefully no one's going on vacation right now who's a content creator and leaving in 4 hours. And I'm like, thanks for launching it the very second I'm about to go step on a plane and leave for 10 days. That was like the most... I don't think I've ever been so wrong on something in my whole life, to be honest. I was like, there's no way they're doing all this stuff that people are talking about. There's no way. Never went with Abyss. Gotcha, BBL. Gotcha. Yeah, the magic damage is just like broken on a playthrough. I mean, broken. Of course, I'm being a little bit. What's the word? I'm exaggerating. Shocker, I know, right? But it is more powerful than any other character on the playthrough. The Abyss with the miasma chains on a playthrough is the easiest playthrough you'll ever play in your life. They should finish Act 4 first, maybe. Made 3 different war. Echoing Strike was more busted than last. First one was Fire. Second Echoing Strike. Third was Abyss. So on a playthrough, I guess this last iteration I haven't played Echoing Strike on a playthrough. But I mean, the Abyss miasma chain on the playthrough was so. I was like level 50 when I finished the game with the Abyss Warlock. You know, with. I had no gear on. essentially. Random like white gloves with, you know, not even magic, just, you know, just super random stuff. I feel like those aren't really worth anything. But yeah. Kermit, yo, welcome in. Let me try to catch up. Man, I'm getting so far behind. Sorry, I'm going off on little tangents here and stuff. Llama hinted act changes. A few different people said something about that to me. I did not go see whatever people are talking about, I guess. I seen a llama video that was something like that, but I didn't really see. Somebody in chat said something about something, and he just didn't. He like said 2 words and then just sat there silent. And I was like, is he like joking? I'm not really sure what's going on here. But I don't know if that was the same video or not. But yeah. 5 necro torches in a row. Mr. Infinity, sorry to hear that. Until Phil hates the warlock. Yeah, it's just the entire game is based around, and it sounds like this is a bad thing, and who knows? I don't know. Maybe I'm just completely wrong. But the game came out and it was made a certain way, and there was these skills, and some of the skills are good in use, some of them aren't good in use. And then they rebalanced stuff, the damage of the monsters and how many different skills you can use on each individual character and stuff are balanced around. And I never would have thought of this until I talked to Llama, around like only half of the skills being good on each character. Like we have 3 different cold armors over here. So that's essentially, you're only gonna ever use one of them like that, like, right? Like nobody uses Ice Bolt later, right? Nobody really, a few people use Thunderstorm, I guess, but like Thunderstorm's not really used. Charge Bolt Sork actually can do some work. I'm gonna be honest, actually. I've made an endgame Charge Bolt Sork. It actually works pretty good, but nobody really used it actually. Over on Fire, no one uses Inferno, Firebolt, Blaze. Nobody uses those ones. The game's balanced around each character only having 15 to 20 usable skills, but the Warlock has 10 extra usable skills that nobody else does. So it just automatically makes it better than everything else. And they gave it sniper power on magic damage. It seems when there's nothing immune to magic damage and you can just snipe a monster across the whole map, it sucks them in and stuns them. Abyss is just like crazy. Biv, oh my gosh, Biv on top of it, just blasting in my Charge Bolt Sork build. Appreciate you, Biv. The Warlock, you can click any skill and go. This is true, and it's one of those things that doesn't sound bad, but I think because the game, the power of the monsters and the power of every other character is based around like half to 1/3 to half of the skills, like not essentially every character has the number of skills they have, but actually like 15 less. So the game's balanced around that, but the Warlock has the full allotment of skills. So it's like, you know, it's just automatically better. But like when I was talking to Llama, like you said, like, what are you going to do? Intentionally make skills bad so that it balances the game out? And it's like, it's a weird question. Am I right? You're going to intentionally make bad skills on a character so it balances in with the rest of the game? I mean, what they're going to end up doing, I'm sure, is buffing up all the other characters, and then it's going to creep up in power. I don't know. Are they going to raise the life of the monsters eventually because the power of every character is going to get stronger because of all the item changes and the character changes? You know, like where's it all going to go, right? Where's it going to end? Hard to say. Phil's favorite start is Nova. This is true. Yeah, Nova's good. It's a great gear progression because you just get an Umru and get a good gear here, you know. Viper Magi you can find early on. One of the best gear pieces for the Nova Sork is something you can find from like, I was going to say normal Andy, but I don't know if that's true. Definitely normal Mephisto could probably drop this for sure. Like that, it's just, you know, that's what's cool about it. And then the end game, it can get real strong. But it is true, like, yeah, heralds are a whole nother issue with what they doing now, especially making it so you have to get Sunder Charms. Not literally, but essentially you have to farm heralds at the higher players counts, which means you can only really farm Sunder Charms with the Hammerden and the Warlock. Not literally, but, you know, you could get lucky some other way, but like super lucky. Maybe that's the way they want it. I don't know. I did just think about that earlier and put a poll in real quick to see how many people found Sunder Chimes this season. Let's see where that poll got to, actually. Where did that poll get to? I mean, there's not going to be that many votes on it yet, but... So, 85% of people have not found a Sunder Chime this season at all. Roughly 15% of people have. And I would say... What would we guess? I would bet 50% of people played Warlock this season. Yeah, maybe not that high. I'm not sure, but... Orking a great way to get Sunder Chimes? So, no, Jarl, and here's why. How are you going to full clear areas with a barb efficient, like, to be able to get a Sunder Chime? Actually, Jarl, I'll ask you this. Have you been a Horker and you run out there solo to get Sunder Chimes with a Barbarian? Maybe I'm just like, maybe I got a blind spot. Could be. Novum. Most OP build this season. The same one as last season. Gonna be some of the Warlocks. Yep. Pretty much. One fire, one lightning from Mr. Infinity you found. You got one off a regular monster. Congrats on that one. Congrats on that one. Yeah, I need to do the way that they shifted the amounts of them and stuff is going to be way less off of other monsters, is what I've heard. So you could have gotten really lucky, or maybe it's kind of like I actually have a lot of shards. They said they lowered the drop rates on shards, but I'm still finding quite a few. So maybe they didn't change the numbers as much as I think they did or something. But I thought the way they shifted the Geed's Grand Charms with the with the Sunder Chimes, that there'd be like almost never happen. I think I only ever found one or two off of normal monsters, to be honest. Colder, what's going on? Yeah, is that Eric, I think, with the ARICH, I think, maybe? Barb getting stomped by a tier 5 Herald, yeah. And the thing is, too, is that they moved the Sunder Charms so that I don't think, it's not that you can't get it, but it's very unlikely to get one off of a tier 1 and 2 Herald, I believe. So you're gonna have to do full game clears with Sunder or with Terra Zones to get the Sunders off of the Heralds. Not exclusively, but of course there's, they still have the chance in there, right? So, but yeah. Act 1 tier 5 Heralds with this Sork. So Act 1 tier 5 Heralds, but you have to get up to tier 5 Heralds. So yeah, I would say I did a full Act 1 clear with this Nova Sork the other day. But because you don't have a Sunder Charm, you can't clear all the monsters. So there's certain zones that are completely wiped off the map for you. So I think I got one, maybe 2 tier 5 Heralds in the first act of clearing the whole act with this Nova Sword. So that would be like, 3 or 4 chances to get a Sunder Charm. But you can't, like, you can't clear the whole act unless you have a Sunder Charm. So you can't get a Sunder Charm, you know what I mean? So it makes it tough, but yeah. Jarl says you get your Sunders from Trav. You just go to Trav with a Horker to get Sunder Chimes, not in a Terra Zone. Interesting. Okay. I can honestly say I have not done that, so maybe that's the new meta. Could be. It is Printer Friday. This is true. Yeah, what they did do actually is that they shifted. You know what? Why that might be working so great, actually, Jarl? They shifted. Essentially, before, you remember how it was like you couldn't find a Geeds because it was like 8 out of 9 charms would be a Sunder Charm, and then there'd just be that one would be Geeds. From what I heard, this is like a don't quote me situation. They shifted the number so as that roughly like 7 out of 9 or 8 out of 9 would be a Geeds, and then the 1 would be a Sunder Charm. So yeah, if you're finding a bunch of Geeds, I guess, and then occasionally a Sunder Charm mixed in, maybe.
What's the goal tonight?
Papa Tater, yo! So we're gonna add that one to the thing. I guess you don't want that one printed, but I'll answer that one up for you. So well done steak. I mean, I guess it's pretty explanatory. What if you get to that super print goal? We're at 6 of 20 at the moment. Well done steak tutorial live stream. So I'm gonna do a live tutorial on how to perfectly cook a well done steak. Is what the goal is. But it's gonna be at a later date. It's not gonna be tonight. And also, I didn't mention this, but I'm gonna carry this over too. So let's say hypothetically we get to like 9 or we get to like 15. Next week we'll pick up from that same number, because it's, you know, I don't want to leave you guys hanging. You know, I don't want people to feel like, oh, if I, you know, whatever. So, but you know what about this Papa Tater? If you want one printed up too, you got the token already towards the goal. But if you want one printed up, make sure you let me know, you Giga Legend. Woo! Thank you so much for the super print. Woo! My man. Tater coming in with another. Wait, is the notification not coming through? Yeah, Tater, let me know if you want to print. If not, it's okay. You definitely don't. Prints are not required. Well, thank you so much, Tater, for another print token. Ya legend. Woo! Thank you so much.
At Pop-Up Tater 1561 donated $10 through Super Chat. Print your birthday and mother's maiden name.
I will not be doing that. But also, thank you so much for the woo! Thank you so much, Papa Tater. Woo! Oh, I gotta turn the fan on. Hold on. That one was a bit ridiculous. Do forgive me. Do forgive me. Where was I? All right. Enough of these changes in Warlock talk. I don't want to talk about it anymore, to be honest. Where was I here? Oh yeah. More funny things. More fun things. Yeah, I'm not printing my mother's maiden name or anything like that, but I get the joke. I get the joke. Just the first 9 of my social. Maybe. I'll think about it. I'll take it under advisement. Will the well done steak involve sitting awkwardly in front of the microwave? No, no, no. We're going to pop that on a grill. Get it cooked to a perfect well done. Really, the thing is too, it's not that hard. Like, look, well done. It's just like this. You see this? That's all. You just gotta make it look like this. Perfectly cooked. Well done. Well said. Link in the description, by the way, to my merch store where you can pick up that shirt and many more. The Sweet Phil hat. Pick that up in the merch store. Boom. Do love the Sweet Phil hat, I'm gonna be honest. Can you drink beer while streaming on YouTube? Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Pop-Up Tater 1561 donated $10 through Super Chat.
Not really my birthday.
Happy birthday, Phil.
Not really my birthday, but thank you so much for another $10 super print. I used to have hair just like this if I didn't say it. I said that like 5 times already. I guess that joke's played out. But thank you so much once again, Tater. Just so I print something for you. Well, no, I don't want. I can't print that one. If I print happy birthday, then people are gonna think it's really my birthday. It's not really. It's not my birthday, by the way. It's not my birthday. Just so everybody knows. If you want to say happy birthday, you can, but it is definitely not my birthday. It's like a channel joke where they do that. Sourced a steak from Cat Sanctuary. I did not. Pat Potato, thank you so much for the generosity, by the way. Well done, juicy steak. But yeah, no beer, but I did get the good stuff tonight.
At Papa Tater 1561 donated $10 through Super Chat.
All right, we'll get that one for you.
Definitely not my birthday.
We'll get that one for you right now, Tater. I feel like if someone has something that says it's definitely not my birthday, it usually makes people think it is their birthday, but it is really definitely not my birthday. But yeah, thank you so much for the super print, my man. Anyone new to the channel, they're like, wait, this guy has a printer camera? Yes, I do. Like, how is this printer such a big deal? You wouldn't get it. I feel like, and I think I need maybe, well, I don't know. How far does this go over? Yeah, maybe that'll be all right. Eagles fan, yo! Thank you for the 19 months of Slayership. Thank you so much. Eagles fan. What's going on, Varthmus? Welcome in. Mark Making, what's going on? Came here to watch me find stuff. It does become a an issue, I guess, yeah. Tristram Stonyfield. Okay, all right. Spiderweb sachet. Now let's find accounts here again. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys too. I did get another item that I've been keeping top secret hidden from you. It's not that secret, but I got myself a Gajeeds. I traded what'd I trade for that? 2 runes, I think I traded for it. Just by the way, not really my birthday, by the way, wherever that is. Not really my it's not my birthday. This is actually true. It is definitely not my birthday, for real. It really is not. I'm not joking. It is not my birthday. I've had it happen before where people thought it was my birthday because everyone jokes around and says it's my birthday all the time. And then they super chat and I'm like, thank you so much. Yeah, but it's not really my birthday. And they're like, oh, I thought it really was your birthday and I was sending you a birthday present. I'm like, guys, yeah, but they won't stop. So they won't stop. I can't control these people. Happy not birthday, appreciate you. Happy not Monday to you too, I guess. Happy not Easter today to you. All right, a little Dole Rune. The happy birthday meme, right? Neothec's been the only one giving you keys, Hadaway says. Really? Interesting. I had a bunch of. I got an Istrune. Actually, I think maybe this Istrune right here. I traded. Oh yeah, I traded 5 keys for an Ist, maybe 5 keys from the Countess for an Ist. I don't know if that was fair or not, but I was like, whatever, I'll do it. Sure, give me an Ist. And then another one I didn't know if it was fair, but I was like, he must want these, so I'll just do the trade. After I traded him them, he's like, you got any more? And I was like, I have 3 more keys from the Countess. He's like, I'll give you a D key for those 3 T keys. And I was like, whatever. I'll just take whatever. I don't even care. I don't even care if it's fair. You must want them. Am I going to BlizzCon? No. Nope. My daughter starts school on Monday. And yeah, I can't pay to fly out to California from... I live in Michigan, so yeah. Fly out to California and get out of town. Get out of town. If Blizzard wanted to pay for the baldest Diablo 2 player in the world to go out to California, I would totally go. That is definitely a record I believe I hold. The baldest Diablo 2 player alive. I would challenge any other YouTuber, any Diablo 2 YouTuber to that competition. I would win. The baldest. Hold on, let me look at something. Yeah, I don't know why I came down. I have this air filter in my basement. I came down and turned it on, and for some reason the air quality in my basement is like really bad today. I don't know why. It's usually nothing. It's usually just like it detects nothing. For some reason I haven't been like, my nose has been real stuffy lately. I came down in the basement, turned it on, and it just lights up with a red ring around the dial if the air quality is bad, and it went like yellow and then it went red, and I was like, what? Why is my air quality in my basement so bad? Not like all of a sudden, what's going on here? But yeah, they clean the ducts. No, they're coming on Monday to clean the air ducts. I'm gonna have super clean ducts. Wait, are you saying ducks or ducks? I'm saying ducks. Maybe. Byron, this is true. Byron, you are accurate, but that's the same as every other day. I always just mute the microphone real quick and just let her go, you know what I mean? This is true. There isn't any money in Michigan to go to BlizzCon? I mean, well, maybe. Any good recent drops? I just got an Umrune like 3 runs ago. Your turns red when the filter needs to be changed. Yeah, that's not mine. No, it turns it's blue when it's like super low numbers, and then it turns green when the numbers are like in the fine range. It turns yellow when it's like higher on the parts per million, parts per 2.5 now. It turns red when it gets too high. Because I live in Michigan, so I got all this smoke from the Canadian wildfires not that long ago. And just for S's and G's, I wanted to check and see if it really worked. The reading of how dirty the air is or whatever. So I took inside the house, it was like 100, the reading. I forget exactly what it is. It's part per 2.5 million or something. I forget, it's some weird number, but inside the house it was like 70 to 100. And on the news, they were like, it's like 400 and something. And like, I was like, is it really that number? And I took it outside, and it was almost exactly what they said it was. And I was like, whoa, this thing is actually accurate. That's crazy. I completely expected it to just be completely made up, but it was actually reading what the news said the air quality was outside, roughly anyways. But Mage Damon said you got a Ist from the Countess 2 minutes ago. Nice. I could go for another Ist, that's for sure. I think I have found 2 Ists already from the Countess, which I have been doing a lot of Countess runs, but not like that many, you know. So I'm happy with my luck. Is it a humidifier? Oh, is it humid in Michigan? Yes, it is. Yeah. I didn't know it was humid until people told me, and I was like, you guys are idiots. Like, it's not humid at all. And then, like, I went to Arizona, and I was like, oh, it's humid in Michigan. Because anytime I went on vacation, it would be, like, to Florida, where it's humid as balls. You know? And I was like, no, it's not really that humid in Michigan, or, you know, wherever we would go, you know? And I went to Arizona, I was like, oh, never mind, it is humid in Michigan. But yeah. Oh yeah, where was that zone? Oh yeah, print. I'm saying duck. Okay, yeah. Well, I'll appreciate you, Biv, for shouting that out for me, you legend. Yeah, Zodia, I got you on the super print here. Sorry. I didn't see that one yet. Get this printed up for you. Also, once again, thank you so much for the super print. You legend. Ooh. It's funny, a lot of people, they thought that was like just a picture of a printer. It's totally a camera. I'm a boss like that. Best investment I've ever made. Oh. Oh. Something happened. I wasn't paying attention. Do forgive me. Thank you so much, S. Brewer, for the Twitch Prime sub. Ooh. Thank you very much. Radon builds in basement. I hope not. No, it's at. What? It's actually going up. It went down till. Oh, I didn't realize this was right here. It went down to the normal levels. Well, above what it usually is at, but in the range of being very low. And it's going back up now, actually. I don't remember. I did clean the filter things not that long ago. Maybe it could be something like that. I don't know. What's going on, kid? How are you gonna get ice cream? By ice cream, do you mean like a freezy? A drum? You were snooping through the freezer and found a drumstick somewhere. You just happened to find a drumstick in the freezer somehow? Next to the nuggies? Okay. Go ahead. I think, hey, chat, hold on. Chat, should I let her have a... You can have it, I'm kidding. Alright, I'm letting my daughter have a drumstick. Ice cream. Am I a good father? Let me know in the comments. Still holding out drumsticks. I know, I hid that thing way in the back so she couldn't find it. But she's really persistent. Crazy. I'm just kidding. I don't even like ice cream. Father of the year. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm just kidding. Appreciate you, Kali. All right, we're about empty here. I'm gonna go mix another one up here. Stonyfield Tristram. Let me look at. It must be. I think it's this time of year with it being cooler and like humid. It's probably like mold s'mores and stuff. Like, yeah, whatever it is. Oh, where that is? Oh, gifted sub. Thank you so much, Brewer, for the gifted tier 1 sub. Ooh. The coconut ice cream good though? I guess coconut gross. No offense. I was gonna, but I can't, in good conscience, I can't say that coconut tastes good. I can't do it. Gross. Yeah, Kermit shouting out Zodia's super print. Appreciate you. Biv also shouting it out. Appreciate you. Yeah, and sorry, Zodia, that I didn't see that comment from your super print. Do forgive me. Fishaholic needs a spirit base. Interesting. If anyone's got one of those for him, I suppose, maybe. I don't even really look at those anymore nowadays, but alright, so I mean that's probably too much, but that'll be fine. It's like that lady on that one news report where she's like, just put in like one shot of booze and it's like look, 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 and there's like this much room in the top of the cup. We'll be alright. I got a lot of mixed report in there. We got Arnold Palmer Light. Mix up a little John Daly. Fishaholic almost forgot to hit the like button. Don't do that. Never forget to hit the like button. It's perfect. I mixed it perfect. You know, let's just switch it up. Go out here. Well, the thing is I'm using my, like, you can't see how much it is. I fill it all the way to the top with ice, and then I just pour till it sounds right. So, yeah. Yeah, the Costco rum, yeah, they got, it doesn't make sense. What I'm about to tell you is, we're gonna call it illogical. The party store by my house sells all the Costco liquor at this, like, at the same price that Costco does. They got the half gallon of vodka for 15 bucks. They've got the rum. They got, actually, they have two different types of Costco vodka. One's more expensive. They got two different tequilas. They got the rum. They got the Canadian whiskey. They got scotch. All of them, all at the Costco prices. It's crazy. Still hunting the Sunday. I personally, not really. No, it's not really possible, I don't think, to actually get one on for regular people on regular characters. There has been some, like, maybe there's like specific types of characters that are better for them. Obviously the Hammerden, like the Hammerden and the Warlocks just absolutely wreck and can get Sunder Charms probably. A few other people have said that because the amount of unique Grand Charms you get from Trav, you can actually get some Sunder Charms from Trav. They've been getting them, so. But no, I don't think it's really viable with this build to get a Sunder Charm, to be honest. Like, I'm probably gonna have to trade for one, but it's hard to say because certain like a latent Sunder Charm goes for like a low rune. So, but I think if I try real hard, like for about an Ist or like Ist or something like that, you can trade for whatever the old Sunder Charms are that then they transfer over to Reign of the Warlock. So prices are coming down. Yeah, I don't know. Like, the thing is, though, that rune prices don't really change. So, I guess technically, yeah, if I hop, JSP prices always drop because obviously people want to, like, cash out of the season and then have as much forum gold as possible for the next season. I've been actually, and this is shocking because usually I say it never works, but I've actually been trading on Tradery. Like, there's enough people playing again now and stuff that I've been able to trade on Tradery this season, actually, which is cool, you know. I'm not a JSP hater, I would never pay real money for anything. Get out of here. But I'm not a hater on like trading an item. Like trading an item for like 100 forum gold and trading 100 forum gold for like this other item you want. Like, it's just like a middleman for trading to the thing. I get the other arguments against it, of course, but like I don't use it that way. So, but yeah. You can upgrade old Sunders to renewed Sunders before Reign of the Warlock. Are eligible for this? No. So what happens is the old Sunder charms, you can play prior to Reign of the Warlock. You can make a character non-Reign of the Warlock, like just a resurrected character, and then you can upgrade it to Reign of the Warlock, and you can find Sunder charms the old way, and then transfer those characters over to Reign of the Warlock, and they stay exactly how they were before. So they're not latent. They're just like they were before. Yo! Thank you so much, Trash You Slayer. Woo! Thank you so much for the super print. For the $10.10 Canadian, which is, I mean, what is that, like $3.50? No, I'm joking. It's a joke. We're joking. Cheers to you. Thank you for the super print. You legend. We'll get that one printed up for you right now. Always lose track of my buttons real quick. And don't let me forget, I got to change the counter on the challenge. Don't let me forget. We'll go like this, I guess. Sure. I don't want to forget to change the counter, so I jumped over here real quick. I want to make sure I remember. We're almost halfway there. Didn't quite print as big as I had hoped, but that's all right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Burial ground next. Oh boy. Yeah. It's a joke. It's just a joke. It's all good about the Canadian money. I'm just joking. It counts. Devako. Sorry, I didn't see you a second ago. A lot of comments flying in. Do forgive me if I missed your comment or if I'm late to getting to it. Trying my best. I try to read as many as possible, of course. But yeah, Devako. It is Arnold Palmer light and some vodka. Yeah, good call on that, Biv. Yeah, anything brought up political, even if it just seems like you think you're joking or whatever, it spins out of control real fast. People get real emotional, so try not to not pointing fingers at anyone individual, but yeah, try not to kind of bring that stuff up, to be honest, because I don't need a bunch of emotional 45-year-old men in my chat, you know. Good old Monarch. Good old Monarch. I don't know if people have that kind of stuff. So, speaking of, actually, I need to do a giveaway right now, randomly. We're going to go for hell difficulty so that, like, well, I don't know. Does that matter? We'll leave it on hell difficulty just so that people can't just make a mule and just grab everything and throw it on a mule real quick. So, we're going to do a drop game giveaway right here in the middle of the stream on a Friday night. And also, I gotta remember, I still have my 31 to life Pally Combat Grand Charm. I never did trade it. It's not worth. The thing is everybody's a warlock this season. So well, everybody who's not like right here, I guess. So the warlock Grand Charms are worth like a low rune a piece, and then even Pally Combats with 31 to life, this is literally trading for like an Ist rune. I'm not even kidding, which is crazy. So I guess if there's some stuff here, if anyone needs a Monarch still, I guess. I just kind of grabbed it because I just decided to do a giveaway. And I was like, I might as well grab it real quick. There's a 4-socketed Thresher, G-Face. Let me make some more room here real quick. We have Mage Fists. We've got, I mean, Lava Gaunts. I don't know if anyone wants that. Palace Mask. Someone want that for their Merc. Gimmer Shred if you're rocking a Throw Barb. A new faster Run Walk Bloodletter. Maybe. Hellslayer. I mean, a classic one, but maybe someone would want it. 3 to Pally Combat Skills. Maybe someone wants that. So keep note of what we got here because, like I said, drop game giveaway. I'm going to tell people the password in a little bit. Here's a gold wrap, and everyone just join as fast as they can. Immortal King's Boots, Inferno Strides, Crown of Thieves, Ethereal Colossus Volge, 2 to max, 18 attack rating. That's whatever, but Alder's Boots, 48 res Alders. We're gonna put those much further over here. Martial arts skills, Ethereal TV. T-Gods. We'll just draw all this stuff over here. And that is pretty much all except for that one, which I'm going to give away. We'll throw that one right here. So the boom. Phil 12, password A33. Phil 12, password A33. It's a hell difficulty game. Hop in, grab whatever you want. I'm not going to police it, but I would appreciate if just one person didn't grab literally everything. But like, also I've had many a times where stuff's just left here. So, yeah, if you want whatever. Looks like Mage Fist already got grabbed. There's an Ethereal CV got grabbed. So whatever. Hopefully this helps out a few different people. I know this isn't the most optimal way of doing it, but you know, sometimes the giveaways just literally take forever. So, I don't want to, you know, sometimes it just, you know. So yeah, looks like anything, most of the stuff that's like, kind of the more valuable. Some of the things I'm going to be honest, but, you know, the Hellslayer and stuff. Hellslayer is just a classically cool item or whatever, but appreciate y'all, you know. So we're going to do another one for the, and this is going to be different. Usually I've done number games before, but, you know what? I haven't done a number game in a while. Let's do a number game. I talked myself into it. Don't worry, I'll pull up all the rules. I got them written down right here. I haven't done them in a while, but... And if you think that there's anything spelled wrong here, trust me, there's not. It's you that is wrong. Trust me. So we're going to do a number game. This is exactly how it goes. I'm going to type... Okay, so I'll just read through the rules here. And then if there's anything I missed, I'll explain it to you. The closest without going over. Price is Right rules. If you go over, you have failed. Only one guess, with the exception of there is instances where 2 people put the number in at the exact same second. I do give some leeway there. It's my choice. If I say no, then you're SOL. So you have to be able to get it from me right now on PC. Right now on PC. Not like, oh, I just wanted to see if I could win, Phil. It was so cool. Don't do that, please. It's really annoying. Don't guess unless you actually want the item. The number of times people are like, I just want to see if I could win. I don't actually want it. Super annoying. So no guesses until I'll type start in the chat, and then you can start guessing. And then when I type stop, that's when it ends, and it goes by whatever I see on my screen. There's a delay, so it could be different based upon what you see on your screen. So with that being said, I did this for a while. I had to go back and change some of them, but I used to, every time I would come here and read the rules, I would change one letter to make one mistake on every word. But eventually, every word was spelled wrong, and I had to like change some of them. But I just made a couple extra mistakes that time. That's another channel joke, by the way. So I'm gonna write down a number on a piece of paper right now. Where's a good piece of paper? There's a good one. It's got some football players on it because I was doing something for my so it is the thing that is a problem is I can't do it across multiple platforms. Thank you, Biv, for pointing that out, because I can't keep the two numbers. So if you want to try to get in on, it's not the most valuable thing. It is pretty cool though, I guess, if you're a paladin. A 31 life Pally Combat Grand Charm. I'm going to look at how many people are on YouTube, and I'm going to pick a number between 1 and, we'll call 1 and 200. I'm going to write on this piece of paper right now. What am I going to write? What am I going to write? I wrote a number down, and then you have to guess a number. After those rules. So here we go. We'll give you about a minute or whatever, you know. I got about a minute, I guess. It's unscientific, and I just go whatever I feel like. So, and you, whatever I feel like, you guys just have to deal with. So, I haven't been looking at the numbers. I just realized I didn't sign in because every time I stream on different channels, I have to re-sign in again. It's super annoying. So I got to re-sign into this one, but I typed into the other chat. Those for a Pally Combat, all those rules, blah, blah, blah. You know what it is. We'll give you about 10 more seconds, I guess. I don't know how long it's been, but whatever. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Envy, thank you for the whoa! 4 months of Giga Chad Slayership. Not a regular Slayer, a Giga Chad. Thank you so much, Envy. You know what? I think I'm gonna make an executive decision. I'm gonna count Giga Chad Slayerships towards whatever goal we're doing on Printer Fridays. Just because you're such Giga Chads. Thank you so much for that. Negative 14 doesn't count. Oh! Hold up. Somebody got it. You know what? You know what? Somebody right now is... Perfect. That's not... I wish it was louder. Hold on a second. Oh, that's as loud as it can go? Wow, that's the volume all the way up. Perfect.
What? Whoop 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 whoop.
Oh boy. Nate!
32 months of awesomeness.
Thank you for this.
Thank you for everything you do for the entire community at sweet_Phil.
Too kind, Nate. No need to thank me. Thank all y'all. And thank you, Nate, for the 32 months of Slayership. So someone got it exactly on. Exactly perfect. And the person was... Who was it? Who guessed 47? 47. Let's go. It was Sean Ratterson. Let's go. Gambling streams? No, I do not. So Sean Ratterson, are you here? And do you want this? You legend. You better want it, because that was part of the rules. Also part of the rules, anyone who wants a sweet full hat, or a perfectly cooked well done steak shirt, or the keep slaying tank tops and stuff like that, make sure you check out the merch store. Link in the description. Link over in the cards there on Twitch as well. So Sean, are you currently in stream still on YouTube? Dragon Twitch, appreciate you. We're in the middle of a giveaway here. Somebody won it. I'm waiting for them to respond. Waiting for them to respond. Bueller, paging Bueller. Yeah, this is part of the reason why the giveaways end up being such a challenge. You never thought it'd be so hard to give stuff away to people. Like 31 to life combat Pally combat. It's so hard to give this away. We'll give him another 30 seconds. Why would you win and then dip? You know? We'll start looking for the second place person right now. There's a 31, 38. It looks like 38 is the second best, so. All right, we're going to number 38, Mr. Infinity OSRS. We'll go with Mr. Infinity. Oh, Mr. Infinity, let's go. Mr. Infinity, are you here? Closest without going over, Yeti Meg. So, unfortunately, if you went over. Unfortunate. All right, so. Mr. Infinity. He's trying so hard not to get it. It's closest without going over. So, Mr. Infinity, if you're here, you won it. I promise you, you won. Do you want it, Mr. Infinity? Okay. So, you did win. Congratulations. Only Mr. Infinity joined. Phil45. The password is... what did I make this password? Is that ones or eyes? Let me make a new game real quick. I don't know what I made the password. The password is going to be... So, Mr. Infinity. The password is the letter E and the letter E. Bill46. Oh, it's a little bit behind the thing. But the password is Phil46 and the password is EE. It's the letter E twice. So only Mr. Infinity join. And when you join in here, just when you get here, I'm going to hover over your character and say, is this character name you? And in the YouTube chat, say, that's me. Okay? That's how I match it up. You know what I mean? Star Knight, welcome in. So Phil, this is America's server, by the way. Shout that out. Myobi, welcome in. Pally, legendary. Sean. Oh boy. John, I'm incredibly sorry. I hear the absolutely unfortunate circumstance, but we've already moved on and I picked another winner. Do forgive me. So Infinity, this is you, right? You are Pally here? Okay. Your wife happened to reset the router just as you won a 31 to life Pally combat chime. That's bad luck. Congratulations, Mr. Infinity. And sorry, Sean, for the poor happenstance of the wife randomly resetting the router right when you won a drawing. Do forgive me. You may be on the couch tonight. Well, don't do that. Don't lose your mind over well, not lose your mind, but yeah, don't cause any problems because of a missing pixels on a screen, you know what I mean? You'll be all right. Sometimes Serene Nature says sometimes it's better to get a new wife. Get out of here, people. No. Give me one quick second here, man. Let's go. Sorry, my nose is all stuffy tonight. I don't know what's going on here. Old people, am I right? And their stuffy noses. Hardcore or softcore? Not sure. I'm just joking. It's softcore. I pretty much never play hardcore. So I find it unfun personally. Couldn't get on the phone though, so State of Shock. I'll cut him some slack. He was trying, I guess. So Locate, why don't you ever answer me on all of your shorts? Yeah, it's tough with the several hundred comments I get per day on my videos, like hundreds and hundreds of comments per day. I definitely could. Part of it too is, I'm not even gonna lie, and this is, you could say it's a personal problem. I need to be better, sure. I have a problem dealing with people talking shit about me in comments. So it's hard for me to read all of the comments. I can only do so much, and I have to stop, so. That's most of it, to be perfectly honest. Darren says, you make me want to abandon your hammer and make a Sork. Well, the Nova Sork is sick, but there are very differences between Nova Sork and Hammerden. Like individual targets, the Nova Sork is super not great. Like, for one here, I will go ahead and do a singular Mephisto run. This is a player's one, non-terrorized, just normal Mephisto. Watch it the clear speed on this. And this is this is one of the big differences anyways between Nova Sork and Hammerden. Sure, you do have teleport, you know. Goated, of course, straight from the bat. Can we ever get to... Okay, well, it's one of those maps. I see how it is. Never mind, we're just going to randomly teleport around for 6... What the bleep is going on right now? Oh boy. Okay, well, it's one of those maps. Anyways, now we're here 2 years later. We hit him with lower res, and then this is Nova damage after lower res with Crescent Moon. Keep my Merc alive. This is with Crescent Moon with lower res. So, a little bit different there. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah. Can't cheese Diablo by being all up in his guts. Up in his guts. Ugh. Just wording it that way makes me uncomfortable. Semilos. So I'm actually rocking Crescent Moon. Minus 35 enemy light res. Bill's a phenom now. I had 11,000 people watching my stream the other day. I can honestly say that my view count the other day was 11,000 on YouTube. This is true. That's one of those, like, geez, that sounds like the media. Like, technically what you said is true, but you need some added context there to really understand what was going on. There was 11,000 view count on Sweet Phil's live stream yesterday. He must be a Giga Chad. Any declone info? I have heard nothing about declone. I guess there just has been nothing. So yeah. Bot invasion? No, I don't think it was a bot. I think YouTube just had some weird glitch going on with, I don't know what, but I think that's what it was, because there wasn't any extra likes on the live stream. There wasn't like extra people. Part of it too, though, was that usually anytime I'm streaming, probably the other two like biggest Diablo two streamers are probably Llama and Kano, I guess. Kano gets a lot of people and Llama gets a lot of people. And usually one of them are always streaming when I'm streaming, and both of them weren't. So it's possible, I guess technically, that with the new way, you know, YouTube has this new way of views being that if someone scrolls past your thumbnail, it automatically counts as a view if they have autoplay thumbnail on. So it's possible that was happening over and over again constantly. It's hard to say. No talking negative about other streamers on my channel. I've had other streamers saying a bunch of negative stuff about me live on their streams, and I don't appreciate it. So I'm a big fan of like treat others that you want to be treated. So please don't ever. I'm not mad at anybody right now. I know people just like voice their comments. Wasn't anything too crazy, but we don't say negative stuff about other people on my stream. Only positive things. Let's see. My mom always said, my mom always said, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. Serene Nature says there was zero proof that it wasn't real. I mean, I guess when you put it that way. There's also no proof that Bigfoot's not real. That's because Bigfoot is real. But yeah. Islantonic, appreciate you. I'm one of the few people you follow. Appreciate you. Thanks for watching. Scotty, I'm rocking it. It's called a Novasaur. One of my favorites. Forrest Gump's mother was always right. Yeah, I realized I was doing the Forrest Gump thing, but then also that was not a quote from the movie, so I guess it sort of didn't make sense, but it's fine. Buck, welcome in. Sean said, I casted you across every Best Buy in the nation. That was one thing I was kind of joking about. I was like, what if some guy's like a fan of me and he's like the person who controls all of the TVs in all the airports across the whole country? Because you know how you go into the airport and there's always like the same news channel on every TV. Someone just happened, they popped me on there. They're like, I'm quitting this effing job. I don't care. And then they put Sweet Phil on all those TVs. And then when they got fired and the people finally realized what was going on, they're like, oh, get this dumb stuff off this TV. That'd be funny. JV, there is a pretty strict rule of no religious stuff in stream as well. Man, we're touching all the rules tonight. Touching all the rules. No religious stuff at all of any religion. There's no exceptions for any in particular religion. I should make a video about Novasaur. I don't know. Do you think I should? Viv, I don't know, man. You really think anyone would watch that? I probably haven't. You know what? I think I should. I honestly was actually thinking about making another one because I made that the 3 tiers of Summon Necro. I was thinking about making like the 3 tiers of Novasaur. The same video, essentially, but like the same concept of video, but like, you know, that could be like my brand, you know. Obviously, everyone's got build guides, you know. People do that. Drop highlights are popular. Challenge runs are the new popular thing or whatever. I played through the game with only items that I found while I was playing the game. Challenge stuff, but yeah. The 3 levels of this. My 110,000 viewers from the other day, Will? Yeah, this is true. Let's see. Question. Dragon or Phoenix Shield? All around usage for Firedin. Fire Trap Assassin, Fireball Sword. So I actually have never made a dragon shield or the armor before. I've never done Dragon. I've never made those ones. I am so much more about Phoenix because just from this aspect, I use a Phoenix shield on Javazan, Lightning Fury Javazan, of course, Fireballer, Fire Trap Assassin, Fire Warlock, probably. Like, I know on the dragon, you get the Fire Aura, right? I'd need to double check that real quick, actually. Because like I said, dragon is usually one that you only make for one particular build. So, what all is on dragon, by the way, again? Let me look real quick. Kind of was thinking about this. Dragon. Yeah, there's no minus enemy fire res. It's just holy fire. I would 10 out of 10 times for any of those builds choose Phoenix, personally. The only exception is if you're specifically making a dragon, like dragon shield, dragon armor, to make the fire aura din or the fire aura Sork or something. I know you can do double dragon on a Sork, right? With fire mastery and stuff like that. But Phoenix almost essentially always from looking at this. And the shocking thing is I'm actually looking at chat and they're agreeing with me. Usually I'm always wrong, but not really. But yeah, looking at that, I would definitely choose Phoenix. But considering Sir Low is probably easier than what's on a Phoenix again? Isn't there double Jaws and Vex Low Jaw? They're both pretty tough. Apocalypse already has minus fire res on a Warlock, so Phoenix is a waste. How much minus enemy fire res does Apocalypse have? Because I would venture to guess that even if you have, there's no way there's like 150 minus fire res on Apocalypse. So I would venture to guess that the minus fire res from Phoenix is still valuable. But yeah. I do always stutter step real quick just to give myself the excuse in case I'm wrong here, but I'm pretty sure that minus fire res on a fire warlock is still a good thing. Let me look real quick. I didn't see anyone pop anything in the chat, so why don't I just look at it real quick here? Where's my guy at? Where's my guy at? Oh, you're right here. What? Chaos Tree. Minus 29 total fire res. Yeah, so Phoenix will help out the Fire Warlock a ton. I thought that's what it was, but I wanted to make sure. Of course, more plus skills. This is only base of 20. More plus skills will boost that a ton. Like, I don't know how far. Usually when things scale this high, it'll be like every other level will be -1. I could be wrong here. Consuming minions give you even more. This is true. Which one is it? Which one is it? I forget how to tell. Don't you have to summon them up and then have the consume there? Because it's summon tainted, right? Doesn't it say... Oh, yeah. -14. Yeah. So the thing is like, let's say a monster has 50 fire res. No! Everything's not sticking. I think the fan's blown. A monster has like 50 fire res. If you get minus 29 from whatever, and then another minus 15 from here, that's minus 50. So the res is down to 0. If you have my Phoenix Shield and you minus whatever that is, then their res goes to negative numbers, just as yours does, which makes you deal even more damage, right? There's got to be something minus 29 is 3 nature, the expensive Phoenix. I mean, I suppose if you're talking like a cost benefit analysis, that's a little bit different, but is there something I'm missing here between yeah, I don't know how a Phoenix Shield wouldn't help a Fire Warlock. I mean, I'm just Yeah, I don't know. I can't really figure it out. Minus 40 is max. Ooks. Minus 40 is max on what? Like overall? Like the most minus res you can have on a character, or specifically for a certain skill? There's some minus 40 is the max minus res you can get on to apply to something. I'm not sure exactly. One of the new books. Okay, that very well could be that there's a new book that there's a new book that does that it's not worth making a Phoenix for or whatever. Okay, yeah, that's definitely possible. I'm forgetting something for sure. I don't remember what's on all the books really. Apocalypse doesn't work the same way as regular fire skills. Could be. Could be. There could be something there that I forget or whatever. So William saying the one book, 2 to Chaos with 5 to Apocalypse is there's a few different things people are saying with some people are just saying that the extra skills on the Ars Diablo there, which that does kind of make sense. I mean, possibly, I guess. Definitely a cost effectiveness thing for sure. Regardless of anything else, the cost benefit analysis between 7 to it or the minus res, even if they come out equal, it's like the cost is so much different. Yeah. And the like strength requirement, you know, for the shield different. Oh yeah, and you can use a two-handed item. Okay, yeah, there's another thing I forgot. Yep, that's very valid points, chat. The thing is I want to stress is I'm always right, but maybe you guys got a good point here. Yeah, no, that's a joke, by the way. I kind of forgot about the two-handed book thing. That was overlooked by me. Yep. This is true. You guys are... It pains me. It really pains me a ton, but I don't know if I'm going to make it. I lost my streamer credentials because I forgot things. Yep, you guys are right. You guys are right. It all just came back to me. Yep. Yep. But where were we now? Yeah, Obsession in the Ars Diablo. There you go. Yeah. The minus res on the Obsession. Yep. Oh boy, comments flying in real quick. GTA. I mean, I played the first Grand Theft Auto and the second one for original PlayStation. Half a joke. So I played all the Grand Theft Autos, but I don't know if I'm gonna play this new one coming out. I don't think I really want to take the time to play it. So yeah. Serene nature, forgetting things. That's how you lose 10.8k viewers. Maybe. Hey, you know what? We have all of the best legendary slayers in chat right now, so we don't need those other 10,800 people. Oh, we got all of you legend. The thing is too is the Grand Theft Autos, I don't know, I'll probably get it. Maybe actually I might get it. I don't know, we'll see what it's like. Maybe I'll get it for PC or something. Well, oh, I didn't mean to do that. Anyways, who cares? I've never played a Grand Theft Auto like online before. I couldn't imagine playing Grand Theft Auto online, and from what I understand, like Gen Z nowadays, and probably you people, no offense, like that's all anyone does now is plays it online. Like, what would you even do? I don't even get it. I'm just such a boomer. I don't know. Was it even real or a glitch? There's no proof that it wasn't real. Also, I'm just gonna cover my eyes and go la 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 to anything that says that it's a joke or anything. Biggie says he thinks he's gonna wait for the PC version instead of the console release. Yeah, I did hear something say that the PC version was going to be significantly after the console release, and I'm like, what is up with that? That makes no sense. Yeah, like Immortal Janie saying that a particular server sounds fun, but everything else, I don't get it. So does it have different servers like Minecraft almost? So it's like a mixture of like Grand Theft Auto and like Minecraft essentially, where different servers have different rules and different like worlds or whatever. I don't know about that. Yeah, about a year after, y'all say? Gotcha. Yeah, I don't really know. The only time that I played, like, boy, because the last Grand Theft Auto has been out for what, like 15 years? I played it like the first year that it came out, and I never played it since. Maybe the first 2 years, I'd say, maybe. I don't know. Like, I feel like there was online, but I never played online, and I never heard of anyone playing online. I don't know. Maybe I'm just, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a boomer. I'm just a dumb boomer. But good old Suicide Branch. Let's go. Yeah, I guess I'm a little bit I don't know what you call it, in the dark about that stuff. I guess I've seen / heard people playing online Call of Duty and stuff, but I don't know. Maybe I'll give it a try when it comes out for PC, because I have an Xbox One, right? I think that's what I got. Xbox One? Yeah, that's what I got. I mean, they're not going to make the new Grand Theft Auto for that, I assume. So maybe they will. Who knows? Just a super bad graphics, new Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, good call on that one. Pathless says you live by Detroit, just go cruise the streets, just go cruise 8 Mile. You can just live in real life. This is true. This is true. Oop, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, literally, when you I'll drive down like 8 Mile, 7 Mile, 6 Mile, stuff like that, and you'll look down the random like side streets, and man, I would never turn down those roads, by the way. Even cruising down like 7 Mile, you're looking, it's like abandoned building, burned down building with people like rummaging through the rubble inside. You're just like, oh my god. Liquor store, like pawn shop, rim shop, cell phone store, another liquor store. You're just like, oh my god. Like, what? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The main thing is if you turn, like, if you're on the main roads, you're kind of, it seems fine. The bad thing is if you have to turn off on any of the side streets. A couple times I got detoured because of like construction or something. Like maybe you were like going down grass shit to get to here or there, and all of a sudden grass shit is closed, and then it just turns you down some random road you've never heard of, you know, like Selma Street or something, and you're like, what is this? And all of a sudden it looks like you're in the middle of the woods, because the neighborhoods are so abandoned that the houses just have trees growing through them, and it just looks like the forest until you realize that, wait a second, inside the trees there's like houses. And then you get to the corner and there's like a liquor store on one corner, and there's like a barber shop on the other corner, and then there's like a burned out abandoned house on the other corner or something. And you're just like, oh my god. And there's like people hanging out in that one corner that's like almost looks like it's in the middle of the woods, but it's actually like in the middle of a neighborhood in Detroit. Like, man, this is crazy. Yeah, they don't even have signs because people scrap the signs. Yeah, this is true. Yeah, that's the thing, at corners there's no stop signs. Yeah. That is an accurate statement. If you stick to the main roads, you are perfectly fine. And the thing is too, is like downtown Detroit, like the downtown Detroit is fine. You know, it's if you like the area between the suburbs and downtown, this area in here, it's crazy. It can be crazy, I should say. It isn't always. Yeah, Yeti says rolls through a stop sign and you'll be fine. The cops won't even pull you over. I've heard of people. I'm not going to say this happens all the time, and you can only trust people so much. I'm just going to be honest. When people tell you stories, but I've heard stories of people saying that they've been pulled over because they stopped at stop signs. The cops will pull you over and be like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And they're like, what did I do wrong? And they're like, you stopped at that stop sign. Do not stop. If you stop, someone will grab your door and open it and take your car. And you do not stop. But I feel like that's a story in like every city though. I'm going to be honest. I've heard that same story about when I was, I got a CDL for driving semi, and my instructor told me the same story about a guy he knew was driving through New York, and the cop pulled him over and told him, you can't stop. It's like 2:30 in the morning, in this neighborhood. Why are you stopping? You can't stop. So I don't know. It might just be one of those stories, but. But yeah, if you're actually downtown by like the stadiums and the big buildings and stuff, there's like no issue at all. Selb says you're not gonna buy a car. What is going on right now? Why was did my energy shield turn off or something? My energy must have went away, and it caused my my energy shield to turn off. Probably it must have been what happened. I guess. Probably sure, but. Oh well. Chat 1, Phil 0. Get out of here, Pathly. Literally. Big Lawn Gnome said, coincidentally, you watched 8 Mile the other day? Ooh. Nice. Solid movie. S tier. Okay, why is my tape losing like stickiness? What's going on? You cannot have. I guess I need to get larger pieces of tape. I'm not doing a good job taping things. Yeah, mom's. Oh, I didn't realize it was. Oh, wait, maybe that's why I just died. Maybe I didn't realize that it just got terrorized. Interesting. I went to Mom's Spaghetti one time, and we were sitting there getting like no service forever, and then we were just like, yeah, we've been here like 45 minutes, and we've kept like twice we've talked to people like, hey, can we get a server? Whoa, jeez, to come over and like, I don't know, serve us, and they're like, yeah, we'll get somebody, and no one came, so we're just gonna like leave. They're like, oh, sorry. Yeah, apparently cursed terror zone is a problem. Apparently. Another necro torch. Sorry, Mr. Infinity. Woof. Byron, congrats on the 35 FCR Spirit. Legend. A problem with corpses disappearing when you go off stream. Off a screen. Nah, I don't know. I don't really ever try to go off screen and then come back and hork the bodies or whatever, so I do feel like that makes sense though. Lighting enchanted, alright. Two socketed, gross. You left before lost your business. What do you, Liz? What do you mean by that? I missed the context. Sorry. You left and lost your business. Ooh, 638. Pretty solid large charm. Mom's Spaghetti remix of Lose Yourself. I don't know that I remember that. Huh. Don't know that I remember that. Another big fat shard. I'm gonna grab some stuff for gold. Feeling on LARPing? Don't really have a feeling on it, I guess. I guess I have no interest in it. Doesn't sound fun to me, but one of my the biggest things that I like push for is everybody does exactly what they enjoy doing that makes them happy, as long as it doesn't hurt anybody else. And I can't think of how that would hurt anyone else. So I hope everyone who enjoys doing LARPing does it as much as they want to. Tater says we're halfway there. This is true. This is true. And yeah, this is, by the way, it is going to carry over. This is one that's going to carry over. We're going to get there eventually. The main thing is I really want to have a well done steak. That's the main thing. So we're gonna, whoa, do it. Man, these pros up here. We'll carry it over to the next Printer Friday for sure. Regardless, if we don't, like, if we don't get there, I mean. Full Lightning Sork, but not Nova. Yeah, Lightning Sork is still really good. Yeah. It's, how do I explain it? Is it better than Nova? I think Nova is better at clearing groups. But Lightning, I think, in my opinion, is definitely better at clearing any individual target. Like clearing this group right here, I think you're better off with this Nova right here. So it's almost like they're like you know, I wouldn't pick one as like, oh, this one's definitely more powerful than the other, because it's just they're good at different things, in my opinion. Well done steaks and medium rare chicken. Yeah, I mean, if anyone who cooks their chicken over medium, oh my gosh, what are you even doing with your life? Just completely dried out chicken, just all like spongy, and oh my gosh, yeah, chicken has to be like a medium rare, medium at most. If you cook your chicken over medium, gross. That's a joke, everybody, by the way. Round of applause for the joke. Just kidding. Don't cook your chicken to medium rare. Nova's tankier. Well, the thing is Lightning, you can stay back further. So it is true, Nova can face tank stuff easier, but also you just don't have to do that on a Lightning Sork. So yeah. So Brandon, did you say you never did Lightning before over Nova, or you never done Lightning, or you never did Nova? But yeah, either way, they're both pretty good. So, oof. Oh! Oh my gosh. Extra strong Terror Zone. Man. Bro. Never did full Lightning. Gotcha. I've only done it like once or twice since they made Nova better. But yeah, Lightning's been good for like 2 decades, so yeah. Max block? Guess not. I do not have max block, no. I do not. I just went max energy. Wowsies. Yeah, when you get the wrong Terror Zone rolls. Oh man. Yeah, boy. Guess I should have just kept my Merc alive, huh? Wonder how many points I'd have to get the max block. Oh my gosh. These things will not stay up. It's a huge piece of... I don't... What the... Babe, you already just had ice cream. You can... You can... Why do you need to eat so much food? All the time. We just ate dinner like an hour and a half ago. $7:30 was an hour and a half ago. Oh, you're right. It was like a little 2.5 hours ago. You can have the cheeses and water. No pop. Water. You can have water. Want to make sure. This kid. He said Pap. He's from the north. This is true. Well, I mean, it's called Pop, so. I'm not talking to you, kid. She's only 9. Does it get better? Please tell me, everybody. It gets better from here, right? When she's like 13, 14, 15, the girls, they get better, right? Please, chat, tell me it's true. I was kidding. It's a joke. And yes, Devaco, this is true. That is exactly what's happening. This is accurate. What was I doing again? Oh yeah, got distracted there. Tater, thank you for the $2 super. Call it soda.
Pop-Up Tater 1561 donated $2 through Super Chat. It's called soda.
The problem is, okay, I'm about to, ooh, little rattle cage. Hey, who wants a Talzheimer? Anybody? No, joking. All right, hold on. The reason I can't call it soda, you guys need to look at this. It's not my fault. Guys, look at what is this called? It's called Red Pop. This is what I have. It's called Pop. It's not my choice. This is what it's called. Red Pop. Red Pop. It's not called Red Soda. It's called Red Pop. I do notice though, it is strawberry soda flavored. But still, it's called Red. Alright, never mind. I zoomed in too far. Red Pop. Red Pop. So, what do you want me to do? It's called Pop.
At Pathless,
Pathless.
168
Yo! Red Pop and a well done. Let's go! Pathless, thank you so much for the $10 super print. Ooh. Thank you so much, my man. I'm gonna get that one printed up for you. Thank you for the well done super print. Ooh. Aha! Love it. But yes, the reason we call the Red Pop Pop is because it's called Red Pop. I'm just gonna throw that out there. You people wouldn't understand. You people. Whoop. All right. I got to remember, giant piece of tape, because apparently this tape has lost its stickiness. Think it's stuck? Pop in a well done steak. Yeah, I might go get some moon mist for the well done steak cooking. A giant 3 liter of moon mist. Fago equals Juggalo? No. No. Everybody can like Fago, juggalos and non-juggalos alike. It's allowed. Oh, wait a second. I almost forgot to upgrade this to 11. I almost forgot. I didn't forget. I almost forgot. That product has been around a long time. I know, right? I'll get some Moon Mist. I wish they still made, they used to make Moon Mist and Morning Mist, but they stopped making Morning Mist. Now they only make Moon Mist. It's essentially like knockoff, like Mountain Dew, kind of, sort of. You want to see my shirt real quick? We might be able to manage that. The perfectly cooked steak. If anybody wants a perfectly cooked steak shirt, feel free to check it out in the merch store. Wait, well done? Well said. That's my favorite. That's my favorite. Oh boy. Heart of the Oak or Crescent Moon for lightning. So choosing between just those two. Boy, getting to 117, because lightning and chain lightning need the 117. Hold up. Those birds were so fast. Needs the 117 breakpoint. It's been so long since I played Lightning Sork with those two options being the two options, so it's very hard for me to like say. Probably Crescent Moon, but how would you'd have to go. Well, you could get there nowadays with the same helmet I have on now, the Coven with 20 FCR with the skill, Arachnid's Mesh, and you could just be there with the Crescent Moon. I'm even at 109 right now. Just an Arachnid's Mesh would get me there, so yeah, I would say Crescent Moon with that being an option. Oh yeah, someone asked earlier, sorry, do forgive me. I'm trying to keep up with comments and interact and stuff, and I forgot. Someone asked how much Magic Find earlier. I'm at 116 currently on Magic Find. Wait, it's hard for me. This is one of the things with the changes. It's so hard for me to keep track of the things that changed since. Oh no, lightning is this, blah blah blah. 117, you need Griffin, blah 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 to get to the break point, and then it's like, oh wait, no, they added new items. Things changed. You know, it's so hard for me to keep track of everything. But yeah. Did you hit 9K people today? I did not. No. No, that was a glitch the other day. Let me turn this fan off real quick. I'm gonna kill it. You got Arachnid's Mesh and a 20 FCR Sork amulet. Yeah, that's wild. That's a nice one. FCR Sork ammies are tough to come by. Get some duct tape. I should, I guess. I should. A hockey puck over. Hold up. This is about to be me getting nuked. Hold up. I tried chugging potions as fast as I could. My Merc, was my Merc still alive after I died and took out the guy? That's crazy. No. If this was an Asmon steak, it would be way thinner. You have to have a real thick steak and also well done. That's completely different. Very different. Since we took him out, double check out here. Man, sometimes those terror zones are rough when you don't have the best gear in the game, you know? And you're not a Hammerden or a Warlock. Hammerdens or Warlocks, you'd be fine. Other characters, not so much. Appreciate your race. That's definitely a fun stream tonight. Glad you had a good time. That's what we try to do here. Thinner with roaches crawling on it. Yeah, I can promise you my well done steaks will not have roaches crawling on it. Absolutely, positively. It's a little bit funny because they do sell those super thin steaks at Aldi. I see them all the time, and I'm like, ugh. The thing is too is they aren't any cheaper like per pound. They're just the same thing but super thin. They're still like $10 a pound or $12 a pound, but there's like 9 of them in a thing, and they're like $7. You know, because they're the same amount per pound, but they're so thin that they're like, you know, the package isn't expensive. Slice them up for sandwiches, you say, huh? Yeah, maybe. What do you get a paper? So any channel support, AK super chat, blah 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 blah, all that stuff. $10 or more, get a print up on the board if you want one. And it gets 1 to the well done steak tutorials live stream, which is a thing. It's kind of like a channel joke that I decided to lean into here for a little bit. Why not, right? My God. Get out of here real quick. And these terror zones are tough. Ray says your parents would buy thin steaks, cook them to a crisp. Yeah, I feel like that's kind of how I grew up too, but it's like, you know, when you'd buy some gigantic package and freeze the stuff in a giant, like my parents had a big chest freezer in the basement, and then like a giant stand-up freezer too. And they would like, I don't know the full situation because I was a kid, of course, so I don't know exactly what was going on, but you know, the chest freezer was just loaded up. Like, I'm sure it was like 2-year-old meat that had been frozen forever that they got like super cheap from like years ago. So you'd obviously like cook it till like well done because it was already like freezer burned and stuff. So like, yeah. Yes, you know. Yeah, you know what's up. Infinity, good luck on the SOJ. Marty says deep fried steak. Ain't nothing wrong with the fried steak, I'll tell you that much. Ain't nothing wrong. These ones right here, huh? Hello. Oh, good. I'll allow it. Gal back in the flesh, everybody. Round of applause. She's walking back upstairs already. Speaking of, don't tell her I'm going to make another drink. Top secret between me and you, okay? What do I do with this ice cube I just dropped all over the ground? Yeah, we'll put it right there. It'll be fine. This is gonna take me a second. I'm struggling here. Oh my gosh! All my ice melted. Marty. Come on, Marty. Don't be that guy. She ain't watching. Also, she doesn't care. I'm acting like it really matters. I'm driving real far. Gotta drive home from work still. Give me one quick second. And... oh, perfect. Let's go. My Obi. My man. You know what's up. Melted ice good for you? Hydration, am I right? Whoa. Okay, well. Might need to add a little bit more to that in a little bit. Ray says nothing for him tonight. Acted up last night. Yeah, no. Makes perfect sense. Yeah, you don't want to... I mean, everyone make their own decisions, but yeah, you don't want to go ham bone every day. Smart. Good thinking. Great thinking, in fact. That's what I've been... I know I am tonight, but I have cut back slightly recently. I'm not going to say I'm going ham bone on cutting back, but cut back slightly. Abrin up a minute ago here saying using a ring with sigil lethargy. Gotcha. Yeah, it's a pretty solid 1-point wonder type of skill. So yeah, getting anything on a ring, you can just automatically use it. Yeah, I know I said I wasn't going to talk about it anymore, but it is pretty wild that you got a character as powerful as like the Warlock, and then you have 1-point wonders like that on it. Crazy. Crazy. Okay. Hey, Sroon, come out! Oh. Here, tell. You know what? Let's make this interesting. Let's farm up some keys from Neelathek. Owain. Hey, have a pro stream. Appreciate you, I think. Yeah, that's what... I'm a professional streamer. Technically. This is true. Acidic said you'll have to wait till after work tomorrow to have a drink. Yep. Makes sense. All good. Good old weekend. Ooh, gosh. Man, yeah, boy. What? Look at the life he has left. You know what? I don't even care. I'm gonna come down here and I'm gonna wreck this guy. Come with me, Gulsar. We got work to do. Are you kidding me? He is like exactly... Oh boy. There's no way that just happened. Unreal. Also, there's absolutely nothing down here. That was crazy. He had like 3 life left. More life than I had left. Mustang, quiet down with that, all right? This guy.
Zach
Yo!
172 donated $10 through Super Chat. Don't tell Mrs. Phil about this drink.
Zach, thank you for the $10 Super Chat. Woo! Thank you so much. And we'll get that one printed up for you. I feel like that's kind of doxing me. It's kind of calling me out, but you know what? I got to do it. I got to. Rules are rules. Thank you for the $10 super print, and we will get that on the board as well for the well done steak challenge. Print, print, print. Cheers to you, my friend. Thank you so much. Whoop. Yeah, I do feel like the inside of this roll, like the outside portion of this roll was better, but the inside is like getting less sticky for all of these sick messages. Ooh. Fishaholic, you did not do it, by the way. That was my own fault. You can't take credit for that one. Twelve. Yeah, we got about we got a few more minutes here on the stream, a little bit more time. All right. Another one of these maps. Okay, all right. Exact same map as before. Nice. Couldn't have worked better. I clicked on him to teleport, and after I clicked to teleport, he teleported, and I teleported to where he teleported. That was nasty. Couldn't have went better. Could not have went better. Might order a pizza so you can keep slaying, says Raymond. Sounds like a good plan. Tough to go wrong with pizza. You gotta order some bad pizza to have a problem there. Looking for a renewed crack to heavens.
At Llewellyn 5145 donated 10.
Yeah, Giovanni. Sorry, I can't help you get none of that stuff. Sorry.
It's Sweet Phil O'Clock.
What? Yo, Owain, thank you so much for the 10. Is that pounds or euros? That must be pounds. For the 10 pounds, it's so heavy. Thank you so much, you legend. Ooh. Thank you so much, my man. We'll get that printed up, and you know what? I'll even autocorrect it for you, even though you spelled it wrong. Why is this messing up every time I try to highlight it? Okay. Guess I was doing it too slow. Thank you so much for the $10 super print. Unless you meant to have the X in there, I'm not really sure. I'm gonna assume not because I'm an expert printer, so. Expert printer, thank you so much. Am I gonna quit D2R to stream at GTA 6? No, I ain't going nowhere. Yeah, boy. Unless all you people want me to, then maybe I will. I couldn't imagine that me streaming GTA 6 would really go over well, but you know. Hard to learn map reading. The hard stuff is hard. The easy stuff is easy. So there's one tip I can give to most people that will make map reading incredibly easy for a lot of stuff. I don't have a good example here actually, because I was gonna go we'll use the tower, for example. Anytime that you go underground, turn left. You will be like in the game, like 70 or 80% of the time, you will be right. If you go underground, turn left, always. So I have videos about this. Feel free to check them out, by the way. Let me find, there's the tower. We're going underground. So what we're gonna do is turn left. If you look at this map right here, this is, you're gonna come out and turn left. We're gonna go this way. And this is where the next way is gonna be. You stick to the left. Of course, it's gonna be one of those maps that's not that way. Awkward. Well, anyways, oh, it's just a longer map. So it's on the left half. So I guess you could save yourself time from running like not very much here. Maybe that's not the greatest example, but it would work out way better in a smaller map. So we'll stick to the left again. And there's the way out. We just saved ourselves from having to run around all of this other stuff over here. All of this. All of over here. Going out over here. You stick to the left. Because we're underground. If you go to the left, there's the way. If you go to the left, there's the way. And of course, we're on the bottom here. So if you're underground, almost all the places you go to the left. Maggot layer is the exception. This is true, Marty. Maggot layer, that's why I said like 80% of the time. Maggot layer is almost the only exception. Because on maggot layer, you turn right. So just remember that. Left everywhere except the maggot layer. Right, Marty? Zach's got to take off. Peace out. Someone said good morning over here. Grammy, what's going on, Grammy? Good morning, good morning. Yeah, the Arcane Sanctuary, it's always the last one you take. That's a fact. That is literally factual. Andario? It depends where you're coming from. Because if you notice the tower, you're coming from the top. So yeah, if you're coming from a waypoint, it's different. That's what I said. I did lead with that, I believe, right? It depends where you are coming from. Didn't I lead with that? So if you're coming from a waypoint, it's usually to the right. If you're coming from the entrance, it's to the left. If I didn't lead with that. It's very possible I just did not, so. So I guess we'll go with this one. Because the thing is, too, is once you get to, like, the underground places in Act 5, a lot of times it is to the left there, too, correct? Because then it's, like, the waypoints to the right, or, like, the golden chest. And then straight will be the, you know, it depends if you're going to, like, Anya or whatever, or whatever that other place that no one ever goes to. You know? Yeah, so you turn right from the waypoint. Yeah, I guess I didn't word that exactly correct. I know. Hold on. I have no glasses around here. Hold on. Actually, yeah, I guess I didn't word it exactly right. You're right. So I guess what I should have said is, yes, map reading is hard. Don't do it. Touché. Chat, you corrected me. Chat reading is difficult, or map reading is difficult. Never mind, is what I should have said. I'm only half kidding. You guys are kind of right. I was kind of wrong. So I will admit that. I should have been more precise. Do forgive me, everybody. So far, I'm proving the person right who said whichever way is the last way you go is the correct way. I'm almost proving it correct. Nice shirt. Grammy, appreciate you. Good old well done steak shirt. Legendary. I've had a good well done steak in a while. So it only feels a little cool because I feel most people didn't know about that. That because they added the extra distance on D2R, you can... Did everyone know you could jump that? I don't know. Maybe I just wanted to feel cool for a second. It's probably common knowledge. I don't know. Show Neolithek map reading. Yeah, Neolithek does have its own map reading. This is true. This is true. There we go. Fourth way, the only way. Reading chat out loud is dangerous. Well, no, Fishholic, the thing is I know when I see your name, I always pre-read before I just read it. Come on, get out of town. What do you think I'm gonna get banned here on YouTube? Come on. Should have just went this way first. Ah. Really? Appreciate you. Should have totally just done that. Great advice. Should have just went that way first. That is pretty funny. I appreciate the sarcasm. You can't corner jump every direction on console? Gotcha, gotcha. Okay, interesting. Yeah, Mr. Infinity. When you lose something, it's the last place you look. This is true. I got called out for that the other day too. But it was literally the last place that I could look on the map. So it was a little bit different, but you know, it's going to be this way. You know what? 850. Let's go over. You know what? Just for no reason. I just decided to do this because I got called out and I was technically wrong. It's annoying, but I was technically wrong. I didn't word things correctly. I'm going to go over the map reading that people need to know. Oh my gosh, what a map, bro. The map reading that people probably need to know. So the Black Marsh, underground here. Most people know this one. You need to turn left. And there's the place you need to go. Usually, not always. I'm going to farm map reading locations only. Left, 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 left. There it is. Left. There's the leftist, and we gotta go this way. And there we are. Left, left, left. And we found our way to the Countess by always turning left. Oh! Unexpected. Let's go! Ooh, love to see it. Love to see it. Woo-hoo-hoo. I was just trying to do a little map reading at the end here. Let's go! Just huge. Just huge. Ohm's pretty huge. I don't think I can get a Griffins for an Ohm, but I don't know. That's nice. That is nice. Whew. A little tingly there. Tarot. So I'm online right now. So I'm in a game by myself. So players one. This is online ladder right now. Yeah. Call to arms. Ooh. Amral Mellis Dome. I think I have all of those. Call to arms would be... Oh! Wait, whoa. I've been saving my call to arms base forever. Twin Axe is my jam. Oh, wait. 85 to strength? No, Twin Axe is my jam. Because what a Giga Chad move. You're going to have more strength than that anyways because of the spirit, right? Call to arms right now. So in chat right now, put in if you want me to make call to arms right now. In this Twin Axe. I could go get a double axe maybe. So for the map reading thing, when you go from a waypoint, here's a good example. You always want to turn right. Turn to the right from a waypoint. From an entrance, you always go left. From a waypoint, you always go right. But that is only right like 70 or 80% of the time. But also there's sometimes, yeah, see, it is technically to the right. From here, you just gotta guess. Make call to arms, slay some Ubers. Yeah, I would never personally try to do Ubers with the Nova Sorceress. I would never try. That sounds ridiculous. I'm sure someone's done it before. I know everybody's known somebody that's done it before, but yeah, that other level is really annoying to try to map read, or you can't really map read it. From my understanding, it's impossible. Could be wrong, I guess, but woo! Holy smokes. But yeah, even taking out Andariel is tough on a Nova Source here because Mother of God. And there we go. 75 potions later.
Good day.
So it's let's go like this. Did we decide whether I should make call to arms yet or not? We got like about 10 people told me to do it. I don't know, 10 people? I don't know if I should then. Just only 10 people. How many likes do we have on the live stream? Actually, maybe that should decide it. We have 116 likes for the entire stream. The entire stream. Sounds sus, bruh. Uber Sork is about as fun as doing Uber Ancients with a budget smiter. There's no way. A budget smiter at Uber Ancients is probably way better than a Nova Sorceress at Ubers. Gonna be careful here. Ral Mal Ist That is huge, actually, getting a call to arms. Just huge. In a Twin Axe, like a effing boss, by the way. Like a boss in a Twin Axe. Let's go. I sort of don't want to make it in a Twin Axe, but also I do. Because how Giga Chad move is that? You're going to have 85 strength no matter what, so... So, I'm going to make it here. Amral Mal Istom. I'm going to double check. You know what? I know that's what it is, but I never don't double check, so... Call to arms. Amral Mal Istom. Looking at it right here. How good can we get it? Please don't roll bad. Please don't roll bad for me. Amral Malistom. Amral Malistom. And I might mention, I found all of these runes myself this season. Okay. Amral Malistom. Well, I have a call to arms, everybody. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Hey, we have a call to arms, everybody. I wish there was like some other places, like, you know, other map reading places. I do technically have a call to arms. So down here, going left is your best bet in my everything I've ever heard. The way up is odd. This is one of the Mephisto maps they made crazy after people used to run Mephisto all the time back in the day, which they still do, of course. They made them Gigantor. But left is always the best option. So you see, if you didn't go left, the amount of map over here you'd have to like go through is insanity. Like if you're looking at like what I'm teleporting through right now, pure insanity. It's almost always on the left half of the map. And by almost always, I mean like usually. This is the least frequent one you can possibly find. Nikes. It's hard to cast lower res and have a call to arms at the same time, I'm gonna be honest. $8.59, oh boy. Better than a non-existent CTA, this is true. Armor's the Merc got? Look at this Merc armor, by the way. I should probably get better. We're rocking a Durio shell. Perfect Durio shell. I actually found that on the playthrough. It's so terrorized. So very interesting map reading here. This one right here, Act 4, they really mailed these in. Act 4 and Act 5, they really mailed in. So this tile right here, or this entire map for the outer step, there's 3 exits. It's either going to be right here, which it is right here, or it's going to be over here in the upper left-hand corner, right here, or it's going to be right here. So right here, or right where I teleported to the other time. That's the only places it will ever be. So right here, this one is the exact same. It's either going to be right here, which it's not. I forgot to put up energy shields. I just realized that. Do forgive me. Whoopsie. I forgot what I was doing that whole long time, and I completely forgot. Haha. Yeah, I could totally make a another something or other, but let's try that again. So we got the same exit. It's either going to be in the same spots right here, which it is not. Right here, which there it is. You notice how I nailed it literally exactly? That's how speedrunners do that. Or it could be right in the same spot right here again. But it's not there, of course, because I know it's right here. Now for here, this one, teleporting around to find the way down, from what I understand, it's completely random. You just got to look for it. This is how people can get through Act 4 in like 2 minutes. Because you know exactly where to go all the time. This one is always going to be, here's where we're at. You're always going to go this way. It's always going to be, and I'm looking at the mini map. I know it's hard to see up in the corner here. Right here. It's going to be that way. It's always going to be that way. Just keep going that way until you can't. You got to choose left or right. It's not to the left, so we got to go right, and then in this direction. Way to the right, apparently. Can you go up, please? Thank you. There it is. It's always to the right, and that's how you get into the Chaos Sanctuary. Yeah, we did a chat. No. These ones are a little bit easy too, because it's either going to be looking at the mini map up here. I find it's either going to be up this way or up that way. Only these two directions. Anytime you see stairs, you see right here, these are stairs, they're going this direction. That means that's the direction this map is going to be heading in. So this map is going to be heading up to the left, not up to the right, up to the left. If you ever see stairs like this right here, that's how you know. So I can already tell you it should be up to this way to get, you know. And that's not even the hugest one. Oh, that's straight into the, oh yeah. Because, I mean, you're going to hit the wall, and if you hit the wall, you know it's not that way, right? So. There's ways to map read a lot of these places in Act 5. They really mailed in all of Act 5, to be honest. So down here, going after Neolithak, there's only 3 different maps for this level from this particular waypoint. This one right here is... Okay, which one is this? There's 2 that are like down to the left. This one is down to the left. Oh, I went too far. I have to go more down. Did I go too far? I went too far. This one's more down than to the left. So this map from the waypoint is more down and a little bit left. Let's see if I can find the next one. That one's down. This is the same one that's down. Let me try to get the 3 maps. There's only 3 maps. How bad of luck could I get, right? I've had 2 in a row that were the down maps. That's the down map as well. Gosh dang it. See, like, that's how fast you can tell, like, which map it is if you, like, get used to them. And I'm not, like, an expert. I know things, but, like, I'm not, like, professional speedrunner guy. Okay, this one is across to the left. Right here. That's the way down. And there's one other map. There's one other map. And a lot of different people kind of have videos about these ones, so. Good. This is the one that's... So on this one from the waypoint, you generally have to loop up and come down over this way. Like the mini-map here. This way. And then from here, to know which way Neolithek is, you see how these eyes are right here? If these eyes, instead of being right there on the wall, if they're right here, that means Neolithek is that way. If they're right here, which is here where they are, that means Neolithek is that way. If they're right here, that means he's not this way. They'll be right here. Neolithek is definitely that way. If he's up this way, they'll be right here on this wall. And if they're right here, Neolithek will be that way. But he is this way. Who wants to see me get killed by Neolithek, everybody? Didn't die. Woo! Let's go. Man of the people, I wouldn't... Yeah, appreciate you. Very kind of you, very kind. Is my name Philip or Philip? 2 L's? Maybe? Anyone tried the Foles MF for Terror Zones? I'm not sure what that means. Oh, Dolls MF. Dolls MF. What do you mean by Dolls MF? I don't know what that means. The Souls, you mean? Like the MF Easter egg thing? People do that kind of sort of all the time. I wouldn't say all the time. I don't do it, but a lot of other people do. What do you recommend running to get past the double spirit wall on Nova Sword? Double spirit wall. So like spirit sword, spirit shield? Double spirit wall. Not 100% sure what you mean by that, but Crescent Moon, of course. for like a cheap piece, like Frostburns are like sick on an Energy Shield Novasaur. 40% extra mana, which my mana's at 1600 and it goes down to 1100. Like, that's your mana is your life. So if you throw on just Frostburns, boom, your life bumps up huge. Just huge. Sewers, Archer, Heralds. Unfortunate. But looking at the time here, I'm going to go ahead and hop off. Wife's home. I think my daughter probably went to bed already. I'm not even sure. Maybe she didn't go to bed yet, but I got to hop off. Thank you so much. We got to 12 tonight. We're going to carry the Super Prince over till next Friday. And then we're going to continue the challenge to see. We got to get to this well done steak stream, fellas. Trust me, you guys want to see it. I don't know. Channel joke, I thought it'd be funny. But either way, thank you all so much for the Printer Friday. It's been fun. It's been a blast, as always. So yeah, peace out, ya legends, and keep slaying. Yay.